come here tonight to admit that I lied about making my next video from my digital camera, even though making this video from my webcam is the thing that I'm doing that validates the apology for the lie that it wouldn't be if I didn't make this video. Hey guys. So, as I said, first and foremost, I'm here to apologize that this video is coming to you from this crappy old webcam. Not so crappy, but definitely, well, not so old, but definitely crappy. Yeah. I actually had to watch the last video that I made just to get up to speed on what I should be making this video about. Because I kind of forgot when I last made a video what I had said. So, I need to catch myself up. Well, I've been tired a lot lately. I'm tired now. I've been tired pretty much perpetually since I made my last video. This is because I started that job that I spoke about. And, well, I fucking hate it. I'll be honest with you. It's like, it's disgusting. And it's not because I have to deny people's hard work. I have no problem with that. It's the way that she treats me. I think it has to do in part with the fact that she's never actually paid anyone to do this work before. The literary agent I work for, that is. I'm not going to release her name because that would be a little bit improper, but I mean, it's like, before me, she's had only interns. And so then I came along, and all of a sudden she has to pay someone, and she's not used to having someone that's paid to be there, and isn't there just for a short amount of time, like a semester, like an intern usually would be. Usually people just say, oh, well, you know, if I can make it through here, you know, I don't have to try to change anything. But 1 week into the job, I got my first paycheck today, and had my first argument with her. Because I, frankly, am not going to take her shit. She doesn't speak to me. She speaks at me, or she yells at me, and that's all she ever does. I've more than once screamed and flailed about and punched walls because of this, between the present and when I last spoke to you guys. I'm like, it's disgusting. Alright, so let me tell you a little story. Maybe I'll give you a better picture. So, I'm sure a lot of you out there know what the word collating means. Now, the common definition, I don't know the dictionary definition, but the common definition is, say you have a bunch of packets. When you collate them, you separate them in a certain way so that instead of having to thumb through all the pages to find the first page and then separate it, you can just grab a packet and go. I mean, this is pre-stapling, you know. Now, apparently, when she told me to collate this group of papers, my boss that is, she was talking in her own crazy space moon language. Because I understood the word collating, but I didn't understand her word collating. So, right after I was done, when I had done all that work, copying and collating, she comes and yells at me because I wasn't doing what she wanted me to do. She wanted some other form of organization, where you take the copy and you mark it, and then you put it on top of the, or under the original, and you put them all in one straight pile. I'm like, that's not what collating is. I mean, you told me to collate, so. But she had some other organizational thing in mind, and that's what she wanted me to do. So she chewed me out, and she's like, oh, have you never done this before? are you, because you keep on messing everything up. I mean, you're so young and inexperienced, and she keeps on saying that shit. So, here's another one. It's been a week and I'm already pulling out my hair. In other news, so I failed my English class. I'm sure of it. My professor told me I failed my English class. I'm not too pleased about this, but it is my own fault and I'm going to take responsibility for it. I figure, this is the second time I've failed my English class. English 101 also, I mean, it's not something I should be failing. But, you know, I figure next semester I do have to eventually pass this class, so I'm going to take it again and I'm going to do it on my own dollar. You know, I'll pay for the class. I don't know what's going on with college anymore. I don't know what's going on with my business. I don't know what's... This business plan is going crazy. Sarah and I have been working like dogs. Sarah's been working like a dog. I've been trying to keep up, to be honest. I mean, I have the best intentions, and I really do want to work on this thing, but it's tough, you know, and she knows it's tough too, but for some reason she has a lot different drive. Like, I have drive and I will do things, but sometimes it just becomes too much to handle. Maybe it's just in my head, but whatever. Speaking of the business, actually, we've been moving along, working pretty steadily, doing whatever we can to just keep afloat. I actually can show you a little something. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but this is the membership application for becoming a member of Natural 20. This is not an employment thing. It's a membership so you get free stuff and discounts and such. That's the latest thing that we've been working on the past little bit. So that's pretty cool. That is, Sarah and I actually had an adventure this past weekend. My parents took me out on Saturday to see the Borat movie, funny stuff, and to get some sushi. And then afterwards, Sarah and myself and Adam went out and had a little bit of an adventure. So, I'm going to post that video because we did bring the camera along and we did take video. As soon as I guess I get this little baby installed, and I suppose that's as good a segue as any. I know it's horrible that I'm just having these things lying around. This is an IEEE card. It has 3 handy-dandy firewire ports, which will be lovely little things to use with this, my firewire cable, which, as you can see, by the way, plugs in the other side to my camera. So, once I get this thing installed on my computer, I guess I'll have no choice but to start uploading and updating with good videos, or better quality videos. Better video quality, at least. I don't really know if the content's going to be so amazing, but what can I say? I'm a slack ass when it comes to writing sometimes. By the way, when I do show the adventure video, I'll have you know that every single bit in there is unscripted, unrehearsed, and a little bit out of control. Not in the, ooh, we're wacky kind of sense, but you know. Shit got a little weird. But, you know, speaking of Sari and Adam, and, you know, I'm sure you all want to hear about my girlfriend and Balder and everyone else in my life. But honestly, I couldn't give two shits about them. Good night.